Is in the middle of a two-player game. Actually, he just finished his last ball on Wizard of Oz. Scott, is this your son-in-law? Your first Pintastic, second, third? First Pintastic. What made you decide to come down this year? Did you just hear about it now, or were you just unable to come or uninterested the previous years?
I just got back into pinball like a year ago. Went to Pinfest in Allentown, and then live in Pennsylvania, and I saw this was coming up here, and we're big Patriots fans, so we're going to head up to Gillette.
So you made this as part of your trip?
Yes.
Just like we did when we went to Kansas City. There's a place in Shawnee, Kansas that's famous for its pinball. We swung down there too.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania's supposed to be a very good... Now, what is it that brought you back? Obviously, you played the game when you were younger, as I played when I was young, although I never really lost the love of it, and I'm here with my son. You're here with your son-in-law. What is it about pinball that beats a video game to you?
I don't know. I played it a lot when I was a teenager. Got married, had kids, so I kind of dropped out of it. Now they're all grown up, married. And time to get back into it.
And your son-in-law, I presume, is this were you into pinball a lot before?
Not until this guy.
So you got back to the hobby, and now, of course, if you're fairly new to the hobby, we have machines like this, which are a new company's brand new. Have you liked what you've seen so far? Were you here yesterday at all?
Oh yeah, they're nice.
So you have the Super Pass as well, like us. So you're gonna be. So were you last night in the VIP room? You say 3 days, just pinball.
That's it. Good time.
Now I gotta ask this, because my wife came with me the last 2 years. But she went to quilt shops, except for coming here long enough to beat me on.
So weird. They're doing the same thing.
So your wives are off at quilt shops right now, just as my wife normally would be, hitting all the ones in the area while you're doing this. So, see, men, things are all alike. Scott, and what's your first name?
Kyle.
Kyle, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you over the next 3 days.